Good morning, everybody. This is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. Today is November the 19th, and I thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to begin this video letting you know that the moon, which is a waxing crescent moon, is neighboring both Saturn and Jupiter. So I have been talking about Sagittarius, which is the Centaur, for some time, in the ruling planet of Jupiter, as well as Capricorn, which is that sea goat, the ruling planet of Saturn. So I have made videos about these two. You can go check those out. But I will briefly go through this. You have the Centaur, which is half man, half animal. This is a representation, which is also a fire element, a representation of choosing, again, between the higher mind of man or the lower mind of the animal. And based upon what you choose is the life that you shall receive. Now, again, we have Capricorn with the top half of the figure is that goat, and the bottom is of a fish. So you can say this is a sea goat, which is an earth element. Now, when we, again, see from that higher mind of what the goat is capable of, the representation of the higher mind within the skull, instead of seeing from the animal part, and incorporating the higher mind into the animal portion of us, we can maneuver through life with great flow, because the sea goat is able to swim within waters and create flow. The moon being a crescent moon, and the moon is all about water and emotions. This is the first phase after a new moon. It's the second of the 8 moon phases, and the waxing part of this crescent moon means to grow or get larger and to increase. So the theme is emergence of light, commitment to intentions, and gathering tools for the work ahead. So whatever we are committing to is going to be at work here. There is going to be, again, still that fight between higher self and lower self. Can we incorporate the higher mind with our earthly existence? So I think I'm going to leave it at that and kind of begin with, as best as I can here, with what we are quite possibly feeling. So I have mentioned a lot in other videos about the Alta Major. Now, this is a center that not everyone can awaken or will awaken. This is a choice to move forward, and by this choice, by using the higher mind in the high heart, we are able to do so. When we choose love in this selfless act of love, this center will open. So a lot of us have already began or tried to tap into this center beginning a month or so past. But to actually have it get online and become usable takes a part of an initiation. I received 2 letters in the form of an initiation a couple days ago. And in your journey, initiations and invitations will come into your awareness. Invitations that are sent to you are because you are able to go somewhere. And when we are talking about our spiritual growth, it is an invitation for you to step up and to receive something in according to your path. The Alta Major, when it is blocked, you will have a lot of restriction here in between your vocal cord and your heart. This is what I have also been experiencing myself, with that kind of heaviness. Right there, almost at the collarbone. A type of restriction, yet having the ability to still breathe. So I feel restricted, almost like an asthma attack, but not losing my breath. And I can express what the asthma is because in my past, I have dealt with asthma-like symptoms. Being told that I had asthma as a child. So that is something that I have had to learn to get past, even in my spiritual growth. It's been really difficult going from being sick to being set free and being healed. And so in my other videos, I expressed that I was actually feeling the life force energy rise now to this center where I was feeling restricted. But it hadn't passed that center because the Alta Major hadn't been opened, because I didn't receive the invitation. You have to receive an invitation, because this is the activation center that connects you to higher realms. This is called, another term is the mouth of God. This is in connection to the heart of Christ, or Christ consciousness, of oneness, of love. And this center, again, is going to connect from source to you, to the back of the neck, into your throat, through the thymus, and into your heart. And all of your other centers, but this is the major reason for it to activate and to enter into your heart, for divine light to be filled. And information, knowledge, and wisdom, whether pertaining to messages that Source would like for you to transcribe, or information pertaining to your past, to your purpose. This is the entryway. And if you are lacking that type of information now, do not understand, this is a center that you should focus on. And when I mean focus on, bring into your awareness, place the intention within your heart. And this is a great time with this waxing moon, and what we are dealing with currently, to set this divine intention. And that when it is actually time for you, because you have learned lessons, moved forward in love, you will receive the invitation, and this center will burst. I heard more of a cracking in the back of my neck, where the center opens at, as well as the connection into my throat last night. So I know I made headway, and now you will begin to feel the healing process of the brains, and the healing processes, or the more of the activations of, again, the full brain functionality, including the pineal and pituitary gland. trying to see if there was anything else. I feel like there was... Once this center is open, more communication is quite possible, because now you are more so connected. This is also that silver cord that I mentioned in one of my other videos that is going to connect from our midsection all the way up like a center pillar. This is also the center pillar of two pillars that I have expressing. To get through the two pillars, love is the way. And you can go back to all of the videos that I have made about the two pillars, and where Source has actually spoken that love will get you through the gate. And of course, this is a process of, again, learning. Our lessons. You know, I don't know what I have done to get to this point. I know I am choosing love as best as I possibly can. I am becoming more aware of experiences, and I can observe, and I can see, and I can instantly choose. Whether or not I may have made a wrong decision during an experience, I can change it right after the fact by observing what just took place and changing it to love. I know what I am doing in my own life. I can't express what you're doing. I know that I am working my hardest to be my greatest self. I try to think positive. I try to feel positive. I try to use better words. I try to change my tone as best as I can. And I'm not 100%. And I'm never going to say I'm 100%. I will always learn. I will always grow and try my hardest. And this is a path that it's between you and between God. And that's it. And the choices that you make in your life will either take you away from what you're going to receive or can receive, or take you towards it. And the more that you can see love in every situation and give compassion, be more grateful, stop complaining, have more hope, divine hope, not the idea of what we think hope is, and create more peace within, you get to this point. This cannot be rushed. And if your 7 main chakras are not open, this area will not open, period. If your 7 main chakras are not healed, this area will not begin to open. Because the 7 chakras have lessons within them. How many? I don't know, pertaining to your life. I also wanted to note before I let you go that the Centaur or Sagittarius and Jupiter, which is currently visible, and it will be visible until the 21st alongside the moon, is pertaining to the Sacral. And Capricorn is pertaining to your root. Your root, which is everything about your earthly existence. So if you are not grounded, and this is the term that people put out there, get grounded, you're not grounded, you're not grounded. It's like a tree with roots. If your foundation isn't so deeply rooted, which means strong, and used properly, you are not grounded. And if you aren't learning your earthly experiences in life, you are not grounded. If you don't feel safe and secure, in your life, you are not grounded. So it's more than visualizing roots going into the ground, because people say, envision roots going into the ground and be grounded. Ground yourself. No, it's healing your root chakra and finding power in that center. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.